Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Tomorrowaday Farms. My name is Tracy. Today we are going to work on some super easy pasta. We're going to make some lasagna sheets for that homemade pasta. I will link that video above. This is a freezer meal for us, and it's going to be super good. And we're going to get doing this lasagna sheets. Alright guys, so we're going to use the KitchenAid to start. You can do this by hand. I did it by hand for many years, but definitely you can do it by hand. So, to my bowl, I have 3 cups of flour. You're going to want to season your dough with at least 2 teaspoons of salt to 3 teaspoons of salt. So, all pasta is flour, water, and egg. That's it. I am going to move you guys a little bit here. And we're just going to get the salt incorporated into the flour. And then we're going to start adding some eggs here. This is such a frugal way to feed your family for pennies. So I'm going to add 1 egg at a time. I'm adding 3 eggs. So your ratio is basically 1 egg to 1 cup of flour. Okay? Your water is going to depend on your area. And then we will flip to the hook after I get these eggs incorporated. It should look like almost like when you're making your pie crust, that texture. When you're breaking up your lard. We are gonna, this month of January, we're gonna venture through some of the different pastas you can make at home. Now, I have a pasta roller. If you don't have one of those, it's okay. You can we will be using the rolling pin as well. Okay. So you can see it's just a little more time consuming with a rolling pin. But I've known a lot of Italian ladies that have just used a rolling pin in their life. This is so simple. Okay, so I'm going to take this paddle off here for a second. So you can see it's very crumbly, okay? And this will be the best pasta you will ever eat in your life, because you know how to, you did it yourself, and it really doesn't take that much time. So I'm going to lock it back in place. I'm going to start to drizzle in water. I'm on a 1. And you got to be careful with the water, because you don't want it too wet, and you definitely do not want it too dry. Because you've got to allow the flour time to rehydrate. And then we're going to hand knead it for just a few minutes. You're going to notice, I'm going to try to cover my light here. When you buy pasta in the store, it does not look like this. This will be a beautiful yellow. And I am adding a little extra water to it right this second. It will come back together. I used roughly a cup of water, because now we're going to hand knead it. Okay? You can use your KitchenAid to do that, but I like to feel the texture of the dough. And I like to ensure that it's just I need to feel the dough. So I'm gonna pause you guys And then I'm going to move the KitchenAid and we're going to start getting ready with this dough. Alright guys, so with my clean hand, I am going to do that. Now, your pasta dough will need to rest, okay? So, but when you're doing fresh pasta, don't make it complicated. That is, I think, the easiest thing I can tell you guys is don't make it complicated. So this month we're gonna make some tomato pasta. I think you guys will really enjoy that. But you will see how easy this comes together. It's just like making bread. You push and then you fold over, okay? It's still a little sticky, so I'm gonna add a little more flour. That's all the flour I'm gonna add now. And you just, it takes about 5 minutes maybe, give or take. So just pull it over and push it. And you can literally feel it becoming supple underneath your hands, and that's what I need to. So this is maybe 15 cents, maybe, to make it. All right, we're almost there. So you can see how the flour is starting to rehydrate. I swear guys, we're gonna try to find a new light for this kitchen after lockdown. Okay. This will make a whole lot of pasta, but that's okay, because whatever you don't use, dehydrate it. Cook it and then dehydrate it, or you can dehydrate it just the way it is. So you want it pretty, you don't want it sticky, okay? So it needs another little bit of flour. Now you'll want it to rest for about 30 minutes. That gives you time to get your station all set up to make this pasta. And that's it. So now I am going to put this in a clean bowl. I'm not gonna, like our bread dough, you know how we just put it in our normal bowl? This will have to go into a fresh bowl, and it doesn't rise, but it just needs to relax. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll bring you guys back. Alright guys, so we have, you guys can't see it, but there is a cookie sheet over here, and we have our fresh pasta here. It's on a floured surface. You want to be careful at this point how much flour you are using. So now we're just going to cut this into manageable pieces here. But if you want to make pasta as economical as possible, this is the way, okay? So I'm just going to move this over here, and then I'm going to shift you guys so you guys can see the pasta roller. You don't want to put flour in your pasta roller, you want to put flour on the pasta itself, okay? Try to make it a little. Alright guys, so we're going to roll out some of this lasagna sheets. Then if my other part to my pasta is dry, we might make some spaghettini or something like that as well. So you might get a lasagna. And so with this machine here, you want to do it in very small parts just so it's manageable. So when you get to this point, You're going to want to flour that. You do have to be careful how much flour you are using, because you don't want your pasta to be overly dry. And we're going to fold it over. We're going to lower it one. And then we're going to go through the process twice. Oh, I guess I should get it into the roller. That might be helpful. And then you start creating your lasagna roll or your fresh pasta, whichever way you want to use it. If it's spaghetti or ravioli. We might make some ravioli this month as well. So I'm going to want to fold this again because this is thinner than this. So I'm going to shake off the excess flour. I'm going to pull this up and this part down, okay? And now Michael's gonna roll it. This is Michael's favorite part, other than eating it. Now we're gonna want to do this twice, because as you see, it's clumping in the roller. So if you ever get that and you're using a roller, just take that part, dab it in flour, really, really good. Go back one notch on your, don't worry if it rips, it'll come back. Put it back together, like so. Go back to your biggest setting and start again. It will mend itself. Like so. And look at that, all mended. I don't know, can they see that, Michael? So there it is, it's all mended. So flour it again and keep going. So that's what we're gonna do here. We have 3 sheets done, and then when I get to that point, when we're all done, I will bring you guys back and I will show you how many sheets we got out of this one batch. Alright guys, so I ended up getting the 8 sheets, okay, that I cut out. But here's one of the sheets. Look how beautiful that is. So, I would put some very well salted water on the stove, and I would cut these sheets probably in half. They'd be too hard to use in the pot to make a lasagna. Or, you can cut them and you can make them like this. So this is like a fettuccine. Okay, so you can do it 2 different ways. And then if, say, you just want to dry this, you would just grab this, roll it into a nest formation. Make sure you knock off some flour, like so. Put it on a cookie sheet or in your dehydrator. And then you'd end up with your fresh pasta that you can put away. And we will probably be dehydrating some of this month. So if you guys want to see that, you let me know. This is just, I'm just trying to show you guys, this is just a more economical way to feed your family. I know it is a little time consuming, but we're in lockdown right now, so I got nothing else to do. I got nothing. Well, I got to take down Christmas decorations, but this is just a real frugal way. And I might have used 3 cups to make the pasta, maybe a cup, you know, doing the pasta. So really and truly, there's not, and 3 eggs and a little bit of water and some salt. That's it. So, but that's what I've got for you today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you could, please give it a big thumbs up for me and share this video. If you know someone that is looking to make their own pasta and put it away, this can, oh guys, sorry, this can also just go right into the freezer and you can pull it out whenever you're ready. Just make sure that you put some parchment paper in between it, or it will become a very big gloopy mess. But that is my video today, guys. I hope you enjoy it, and I will see you guys super soon. Bye.